Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be going over the FangCun cube, ghost cube. Now I don't read Chinese, I just know what the puzzle is inside. So this is a pretty popular cube out there. This is of course not the Mefferts brand or the original designer, but this was a puzzle that I really wanted to try. So I went ahead and got in black. It did come with some white stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting them on, but we will see. I'll let you know. Maybe I'll post a picture or something later on. But it comes in a cardboard box, literally a cardboard box. It's not put together very well. As you can see, the box just kind of fits together like so. But I've already taken it out of the box, as you've just seen me do, and I've already taken a look at it. So you can see the interesting thing about a ghost cube is it is a 3x3, but unlike any other 3x3 shape mod, in order to turn the puzzle, because you can see I can't turn it right now very well, I have to line up these two pieces. That's incredibly hard to see. And then I can turn these sides. As you can see, then it begins to turn like a 3x3. So that's what makes this puzzle so interesting. And let's see if I can get it back to the right shape. Oh, nope. So that's what makes this puzzle so difficult, is it's kind of really hard to keep your orientation, I guess you could say, like trying to remember where you are, where was the puzzle oriented. But this is a very difficult puzzle to solve. I did solve it once already, but it took me like all day. For two reasons. First, I did not realize that this puzzle was going to be so hard. And two, the puzzle doesn't turn very well at all, to be really honest. As you can see here, I'm going to attempt to turn this side, and it catches because it's so loose. I don't even know what it's catching on, but it just catches so much. So you're trying to do an algorithm or something, maybe this side turns so well, so then that gets them aligned, and yeah, it's catching a lot. I don't know if it maybe is the inner mechanism or something, but I'm gonna have to open this up and take a closer look, because this is, it's just, I don't want to solve it right now. One, because it's hard, and two, because it doesn't turn that well. But I will go ahead and take some time to maybe take it apart, lubricate it, tension it, and I will get back with you. And while I was stickering this, I just wanted to take a couple seconds to make note of something. The sheets of stickers, they're on there, but they didn't take the time to remove all of the excess part of the sticker, the part that wasn't actually cut, that you're actually not going to be putting on the puzzle. So that's kind of precarious, because then you end up peeling up extra stickers. So that was one thing that I thought was kind of annoying. The second thing is the stickers aren't quite perfectly spaced and cut on the pieces. So when you place them, some of the stickers are offset a little bit, and so they're not perfectly centered on each of the different pieces. I imagine that's pretty hard, especially to do something on a puzzle like this. But a lot of the stickers I had to peel off and then reposition because they weren't perfectly cut on the puzzle. And there's a lot of air bubbles, as you can see, but I'm working on removing them. But I just feel like I needed to take the moment to kind of show you this instead of waiting until it was all stickered and then trying to explain myself. But I'm glad that I could let you know that while I'm doing this next side here that we have. So I am attempting to use the application tape. It's pretty nice, but I think I would recommend doing maybe like some at a time and not all of them, because then you're going to have to reposition half of them anyway. So that's just kind of a little side note, but I'll go ahead and finish stickering it, and then I'll get back to you guys. So I'm back, and I've gotten the puzzle completely stickered, and so just to give you kind of some thoughts about what I think of the puzzle now that I've had the chance to lubricate it, to get some stickers on it, well, it's a lot better.
It's very smooth now. It turns really well, actually. It's a very smooth puzzle. You can tell that there's a little bit of friction, but it turns with not very much effort. And then when you, of course, shape shift it, all the sides turn really nice. Very minimal catching. I've tensioned the puzzle as well. You can tell there's a little bit of catching right there, but not nearly as much when I first got this puzzle. I personally prefer having the stickers on it because it's a little bit easier to kind of see what you're doing, especially during the solve. Because when you're solving, it's a lot easier when it's white on black instead of just black to tell which piece is which, because that can be quite a hassle trying to find like whatever piece that you're looking for in order to solve the puzzle, which is, I mean, but yeah. So I really love this puzzle. I've solved it about like 5 or 6 times now. I've had it for a couple of weeks. The stickers are holding up. The smaller ones, as you can tell, I've had to cut because they're too long and they peel. So I've had to do that. This tiny one, for some reason, hasn't come off yet. I'm like really impressed. Like, it's really on there. But other than that, like, I'm not too worried about the sticker quality. It was kind of a hassle to get them all on, but once I had them on, it's a very good puzzle, and it's definitely a puzzle I'd recommend for your collection if you're looking for something to get. I set up this puzzle just with some lubricated silk. That pretty much did the trick, along with tightening and loosening a couple of the sides. So if you get this puzzle and you're not really sure how to set it up, that I would definitely recommend at least like 2 or 3 drops of lubricated silk. So I'm actually going to go ahead and give you a quick scramble just so you can see what the puzzle looks like now that it's got all of its stickers. But again, the way that you scramble it is you have to offset the layers like so, because then now you can see the defined, you can see the 3x3 now, and then you can go ahead and make your 3x3 turns. And from there, the puzzle just begins to shapeshift. As you can tell, it responds really well to lubricated silk, and just with tensioning and lots of love. Because this was not my favorite puzzle out of the box. It definitely did not turn very well. But you don't really have to scramble it too much before it becomes just a mess. So I'm gonna call that scrambled, but so you can just go ahead and see. It looks really nice when you scramble it all up. With all of the pieces that are sticking out, you have pieces that are like laid in there, and then you have like giant corners like that one sticking out. It's just a very impressive puzzle. I'm gonna separate that. But yeah, that is the Ghost Cube. If you're interested in picking this puzzle up for yourself, you can get it at thecubicle.us for $20. It's a pretty reasonable price when compared to the original handmade version and the Mefferts version, which is $38 at thecubicle.us. I definitely recommend getting this if you're willing to put on your stickers, to lubricate it, and do a little bit of tension work. But other than that, this is definitely one of my favorite puzzles now after putting all the work into it and solving it. I love solving this puzzle now. But that's it. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video.